Hare Krishna. Today, let us see how we can save the marriage in case if there are disturbances. We don't want divorce. That's not our culture. Our culture is one marriage for one lifetime. If we can stick to one marriage in one lifetime, we will get a lot of purification. Because, it also means the other person is also sticking to us. That means we have already got purified to so much extent. And if at all the other person is not willing to change, what changes we have to do? Sometimes people feel, they ask also, everything I only have to change. Then what is she going to do or what is he going to do? The answer is this. It's like the rule of a farmer. What does the farmer do? He actually tills the land. He has not yet got the grain. He sows and then he starts watering, sowing the seed and watering, and then small crop will come. It will take months to grow, but he is going on watering daily, patiently. After several months, then he gets the yield. And some crops, after several years, like a lychee tree or a mango tree or a coconut tree, it takes several years. You have to take care, for some trees or some plants, you have to regularly take care so much until it bears the fruit, until it becomes a tree, right? And once it becomes a tree and starts bearing fruit, then we don't even have to water it. It goes on giving us so much fruit, so much fruit. Suppose if in someone's marriage, miraculously, if they are leading a very nice life, that means at least one person was a good farmer there. We should not ask like a farmer. Farmer never asks that, how many days it requires. No, how many years. He'll not question. He will go on doing his duty. So like that, if one of the spouse will have the endurance to go on doing our duty regularly, then what happens? The other person automatically transforms. It's like this. If you keep a cold glass of water next to a very hot water glass, then automatically the hot glass water, because of the cold glass, will come down and the cold glass will warm up. So we keep taking association of one another. Therefore, if our spouse is not doing his duties or not doing her duties properly, forget about their duties. Let us focus on our duties. But to focus on our duties in their association, it is difficult because we sometimes may behave like them. Therefore, let us take the association of Krishna, of holy name. The more and more we take association of Krishna, the more blissful we become, the more wise we become, the more humorous we become, more artistic we become. In other words, we will start getting Krishna's qualities little by little. So then what happens? We will have the strength to take the negativities and still to give, strength to give love, give good services, do what they like. We will have that strength if we take more association of Krishna. In other words, more association of holy name and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, hearing Bhagavad Gita. And if we get some time, if we can preach, then we will be so blissful, come what may. We will not react. We will have the strength to not react. Very rarely we may react, but then our spouse will easily forgive, because our spouse will get addicted to our company because we are so sweet. In other words, if one person is very sweet and the other one is really the opposite, don't have to worry. We have to become more and more sweet, and we should not take their association, but take the association of Krishna and the holy name and other devotees' lectures, of Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Automatically, we can be so good, and our spouse will slowly and steadily start respecting us, start admiring us, and they will actually start admiring when their relatives, when their friends also will notice that we are really wonderful. So we have to put an effort to be wonderful, to make our spouse also wonderful. If we are always wonderful for years together, then our spouse will become even more wonderful. You try it, you will experience it. And second thing is, when our spouse will hurt us, we have to remember our philosophy very well. It's all because of our karma, isn't it? We cannot forget that. We have to understand, if she is behaving like this with me, or if he is behaving like this with me, that means I too was like this to my spouse in my last birth at least, or in the birth before. Otherwise, it could never happen. Oh my God, when they behave badly, we should see ourselves. It's like a video of ours acted by them. Let us see them as actors of our own past, and then see, my God, I was so bad now to my spouse. That is why I'm facing all this. Chalo, it's okay. So let me just forget it. Forgive this person, because if I was like that, then I can understand. He or she also will be like that. So let me tolerate so that I will not, be put in such situation in next birth. And another thing, one of my senior devotee friend, Her Grace Radha Sevika Mataji, who was in Bangalore, now in Pune, she was telling me that, if you don't tolerate now, then you will be put in the same situation in your next birth, and same problems will come. Next birth we will have to face. If you like to finish it in this birth, then tolerate now and finish it. That was very motivating sentence for me, and I just took it like that. And then onwards, whatever problem came, I just thought, okay, I have to finish it now, otherwise I'll have to continue next birth. No, let it happen now, let it finish now, because everything is nice for me. My spouse is nice, my daughter is nice, my conditions are nice. So now this one problem, let me tolerate it now. So if we can see like that, if we can remember that one sentence, that if you can't tolerate now, it will come in next birth. So then if you don't want next birth to be bad, we don't want a next birth like a karmi. If we are coming like a sannyasi for preaching purpose, for uplifting others, it's fine. But why should we come to purify our dirty karmas? Let it all happen now. So if you can have this, open mentality to accept all the nonsense of our own karmas, then also we will have some strength intellectually to tolerate the situations. And then one more thing is, if we are hurt, who is to be blamed? It is spiritually seeing, yes, if someone criticizes us and if we get hurt, then I would say we have to blame ourselves because we are not sufficiently strong enough. In other words, see, suppose if there is a small wound here, okay, if there's a small wound here, and if someone puts salt, it will burn. If there is no wound there, if you put salt, it won't burn. So the problem is not with the salt, problem is with my wound. Means the problem is with me, because in that particular area I am getting hurt. So whenever, this is what I followed, throughout my life, whenever I got hurt, I saw, why am I getting hurt? Because I've heard in my childhood only, I've been hearing lectures. So at that time they used to say that, if you are a devotee, you should be very neutral. You should neither become too sad nor become too happy. Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkha daha agma paino adityas tam stitikshasva bharata. We have to tolerate, isn't it? Like summer and winter, they are non-permanent. How we tolerate, like that we have to tolerate, isn't it? Why am I not able to tolerate? Or, in 12th chapter, Krishna says in many verses, that kind of a devotee who is equal to everyone, who never gets hurt, who never hurts others, all these things. So such a devotee is very dear to me. So why am I getting hurt? I am calling myself as a devotee, and Krishna says my devotees should not get hurt and should not hurt others. But why am I getting hurt? So it is my problem. It's not the one who is causing harm to me, but I am feeling the pain, therefore I am at fault. If we can see like that, and if we can see how we can correct ourselves so that we don't get hurt, so if we can work on it, let us start focusing inward. Instead of focusing on outward spouse, let us focus inward and find fault with us. And one more thing, my past mentor, Her Grace Madhavi Devi Dasi, always, whenever I complained, she would find fault in me amazingly, you know. If I complain 99 things, she will complain one thing. Why did you do like this? That's why these things all happened. You know, then I would be really surprised. Oh my God, I mean, she was too good. So, you know, we have to be our own fault finders. If we can find, you know, in any quarrel, somehow let us put the blame on ourselves. Means not simply blaming. You know, let us find, okay, because I looked like that, she got provoked and then she said this and that and this and that. So why did I look like that? I mean, so in my heart, there was some kind of anger that came out through my eyes and she received it and she got angry. If in my eyes the anger was not there, if I had seen only her positives, if I had only respect and affection for her, why would she be angry with me? Like this, you know, even in our looks, in our behavior, in any way, subtle or gross, in any way, let us find fault with ourselves. Even when we get hurt, let us locate what is our weakness. I mean, why did I get hurt here? Oh, because I was attached to money. Why did I get hurt here? Oh, because I was attached to good words, appreciation. Because I didn't get it, I got hurt. So, you know, why did I get hurt? Oh, I was not prepared to receive a criticism. So I have to be prepared to receive a criticism also. You know, don't be attached to result means not just that I don't expect some appreciation, but I am okay with criticism also. I am open to criticism also. So like this, you know, if we can keep on rectify ourselves, then, you know, our spouse cannot harm us at all, and we will also be in a position to understand them better because we are finding fault with ourselves. And at the same time, if we can start looking for their positives, you know, even the smallest positive, if we can become very grateful, then automatically, you know, that spouse will enjoy our company and we will not get hurt because we are going on rectifying ourselves. We will become more confident. When we are more confident, we will be able to help others who are suffering with their marriage. We will be able to guide the others also. If we are very watchful about our very, very small mistakes, then when others are having a problem, we can also identify the small mistakes and we can give corrections to the wife or to the husband, whoever has come to us. Like that. You know, so first of all, we should be good at catching our mistakes, at fault finding in our own life. Then it becomes very easy to live through the problems. And then, yeah, we have to be in the mood of giving. You know, we may feel that what is she doing to me? You know, that I have to be so nice. So the thing is, gopis never asked for anything from Krishna. They were ready to give everything to Krishna. They were ready to live in hell if Krishna would be freed from his headache. You know, by taking their food dust, if Krishna's headache will be released, they said, let Krishna take my food dust. I will stay in hell for thousands of years. No problem. My Krishna should be happy. Means all happiness for Krishna, let all worries be for me. That is the mood of the gopis. If we can develop that mood now, then we will be qualified to go back as a gopi, isn't it? So first let us train to come to that standard by being a very nice spouse for our husband or wife. Thank you very much.